needs to make a peel at hoop 1, at which point it will be revealed what his next peel is. Until then, he doesn't know. Okay? And then Stephen, red yellow, starts with 2 at 6 and 11, and he needs to do only one more at 8, Stephen. It's trivial, right? Of what you need to get done in this game. But what makes it interesting is that there is combat. And by combat, I mean not only do you need to advance your own clip and worry about your own triple, but you can disadvantage your opponent. And so when Reg is playing, yes, he wants to peel at hoop 1, but he also looks over at Stephen's side and say, hey, Stephen's got completed done peels at 6 and 11. If you imagine you've just made 6, the opposite way is 11. So Reg can eliminate Stephen's done peel by peeling one of Stephen's ball at 11. So there are conversions where you do your own peel. There are eliminations where you get rid of an opponent's peel. But in addition, you have a 4-hoop limit. You can push an opponent back. So Stephen's clip is on hoop 3. We do that to give red and yellow a bit of an advantage since they play second. That means that he has just made hoop 2. The opposite or the reverse direction of hoop 2 is hoop 7. So if Reg, and I think we'll see him try this, wants to, he can disadvantage Stephen by moving his clip back from hoop 3 to hoop 2 with what we call a demotion. Okay, finally, to make all of this happen, we want the breaks to be fairly easy to get started. So if you imagine a box, hoop 1, 2, 3, 4 being the square, and add 1 yard to that, we call that the augmented box. Any ball outside the augmented box can be moved back to specific points on it, which we call home bases. And you can put any ball outside the box on any home base. There are 4 of them, and you'll see where they are in a second. Since no balls are on the lawn at the moment, Reg gets to place all balls on the home bases. Finally, every turn begins with a lift to position, okay, which makes it very possible to get peeling done very early in the match. Have I missed anything, Stephen? Come on over, please.
No. What I would like to can I have literally 2 minutes?
Oh, okay. Reg, have I missed anything?
No, I think that's that.
Correct.
And because he can make 4 hoops on this break, he will be able to finish pretty comfortably with the second peel. So he should end up this break with 4 progress points, if you like, as team clip will have moved from 1 to 5, and he should have 3 done peels. on
Correct.
board. So one of my concerns will be, although he couldn't win from hoop 5 in 1 turn, but it would be to try and send him back a bit, as I've already got 2 done peels, and the fact that I've peeled 8 is not hugely helpful for me, given that I'm starting at 3, but nonetheless it's doable if you put the Pioneer for 5, say, close by, do the peel, get your rush, and that's what you see a lot of these people, as in sextuples, the Pioneers don't need to be close to the hoops, and indeed frequently they can't be.
So he's set up in front of the hoop. He's put yellow in good peel position
Yep.
behind the hoop. So he's actually not going to use blue but to help make the hoop, but he'll certainly use it to escape.
Yes, he'll try and get hold of blue after his peel, yellow through 7.
And he'll send it to hoop 4, which is also 9, which is his peeling.
Yeah,
Hoop.
which is that's why. I mean, very similar to what you see in a quadruple peel. You like making hoop 2 off 5, then you can send it down to 4 naturally to wait for the hoop point.
Puts it very nicely in position.
You're still on. I'm just changing the batteries. There's the other microphone that we can do.
Okay. So he's going to peel, going to blue. And if he does succeeds, play will stop briefly while he goes and gets Stephen's clip, and literally moves it back from hoop 2 to hoop 3 to hoop 2.
Now that seems to have stuck.
Nah, I think
No,
it's through.
it's just through. So.
Yeah. As he's walking over to get the clip.
Slightly awkward because
Yep.
it depends where it rushes to.
Well, the question is, what does he do after hoop 3? Is he going to come back at yellow?
Yeah.
Right now, he's keen to send blue deep and then send it to 4 going to red. the augmented box so that Stephen doesn't get to move them to home bases. The second step is, can Reg disadvantage Stephen further by putting them very close to hoops, in hoops? The answer is yes, but only to a degree.
Yeah, you basically keep in mind what hoop your opponent will be starting at. In my case, it will be 2. And playing Pete Tremor yesterday, exactly the situation where he demoted me. He took great care to park 2 balls in or close to hoop 4 and in or close to hoop 5 on the basis that none of them rushed to 2. The answer was to take a very short rush, lift to position, and the ball just south of 4 and rush it to south of 5, and then use that to bombard one of the 2 balls tied up with 5, so it went into open court.
How delightful, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that fun?
And then rotate the other ball and stop that away towards 3, pick up a rush on 2, and get going.
Yep.
Now, it means that you're rushing from 18 yards or so, and you won't have had a lift position to do that rush. You'll have to get a Commodore Garden rush in ordinary play.
Now, I think Reg is trying to set up 2 balls at hoop 8 so he can possibly demote one more time.
Yeah.
So he's going to hit yellow, send it over here, go to blue. Well, he could also use yellow to help him get the peel at 9 done.
Yeah.
So I think he may send that to over. I would send it, given my level of play, I would send it to 9. Go make 4 and try to peel 9, then escape back over here and try to get 8.
Because although you can only make 4 hoops, you've in effect got 5 sets of roquets and croquets.
Yep.
The one before hoop 1 and the one after your 4th hoop.
But just think about it this way. In ordinary association croquet, you wouldn't be thinking of trying to get 4 peels done in 4 hoops.
No.
So interesting. Okay, he's confident that he can put blue in front of 9 as he goes to position hoop 4.
Well, I think
4.
he would like to, there's a chance of peeling 9 going up to yellow, and then peeling yellow, if I've got it right, 6. Yes,
11.
D-peel
Yep.
one of mine, then come down here and demote. So a pretty productive turn, 2 demotions, 2 peels, and an elimination. So 5 events, if you
Right.
like. But they'll take some very good shots.
So once again, if you look at the board, you'll see that Stephen was given a completed peel, done peel at 6. It can be eliminated by peeling it through 11, which is what Reg is trying to do. So he'll make this hoop, he'll tap blue, he'll peel blue at 9. We'll stop briefly while he moves that over, but that will be his 3rd peel. He won't get another one because you can't have more than 3 peels done. So there are no insurance peels.
He's kept blue straight because you need to be able to get past the western wire. Which I'm sure
He wants to get to yellow.
Yeah.
So weaker players might have moved yellow down to 4, because then if he hadn't come through precisely though he wanted at 4, he could then use yellow to get to blue. But not Reg or Stephen. And so the number of peels that get done are fabulous. Very nice. And Reg, remember it's your third one, so please don't try to get another one. Reg has this habit of moving that uh, uh, card over and then still going to get another one. But he doesn't need to and can't.
I'm sure we've learned that by now.
Not yesterday. Okay, so he has 3 done peels.
No,
No,
you
no,
don't.
no.
No. You don't need another.
I just tried to.
He
See,
hasn't
see,
learned, yeah.
see.
He hasn't learned.
All right, so he's done 2 currents. He is now, and he's done a demotion already.
Two conversions.
Yeah, conversions. Thank you, of current peels to done peels. Here he's going to tap yellow. Try to do an elimination. Remember, Stephen's got a done peel at 6, so elimination's 11. So red is going to try to do that. Going to red.
Yes, I wonder whether it's in his interests to demote me, because then allows my 8 peel to become a lot easier.
Mm-hmm. I think as a matter of principle, he's going to do it.
Well, fair enough.
But I agree with you. There is a trade-off. First of all, getting your 4 hoops, which he's already done, and doing peels. I mean, if you can do all the peels you want, but if you break down,
Well, what he
it's
says he's
very
not going to be
costly.
doing is any sort of promotion, because blue's now out of play.
Got it?
Got elimination.
So he goes back to the board.
And I don't at this point do anything, because all that's happened is I'm now down to 1 current and 1 done. And I say if I can get the
So he just literally takes it off, and it won't be used again.
Yep.
But Stephen now has, as he just said, only 1 done, and he has his current, so he has another peel he has to do to get his triple done. Now another trade-off here with this peel at 8 is if he peels it hard, it'll be outside the augmented box, which will allow you to place it. So there's a trade-off between just setting a leave here, but Reg wants this done. I know Reg. At least well enough to know this. But he can also get black beyond red and then push it back again with a scatter shot.
he's now actually worked out that this may not be entirely in his interests. I think that look at the board was, no, he may not mind.
I just think he likes the idea of doing 5 peels.
Yes, exactly. I think Mark managed to do 6, didn't he, yesterday?
Yeah, I think Reg did 6 once too. And here we go. And that's through. Now, yes, he's going to put his clip there, but Stephen can start. Well, you'll have a choice of how you start.
Exactly. Certainly,
If you start with a promotion, you've got to have a ball that you can get to at
well,
2.
no, you wouldn't necessarily promote. You'd just
That's right.
Simply take advantage of this
Of a pioneer.
situation.
But if you want to promote, well, we'll see what you do.
No, exactly. No, well, I mean, there's a done peel there's a peel to convert.
But he can also now just knock red out. You have it on a home base, but at least not have it directly in front of hoop 1. I think that's what I would do at this point.
turn. It's been very productive. 5 events, 5 peels of various sorts, 2 conversions, 1 elimination, and 2 demotions.
As well as making 4 hoops.
Which is a sort of vehicle that allowed all, which means
So
he
I-
had 15 croquet strokes and 5 of them achieved peels.
That's a good way to put it. I think he's scattering.
This is a basic, a scatter.
Okay. He had hoped to have black go off as well.
Well, well done. 5 peels.
Yeah. I was hoping that was going to go a bit more.
Yeah. As Reg is saying, he was hoping red would go off and black would go off on the west boundary by about the same amount. Instead, black is a great pioneer for Stephen at 1. So, Stephen's first look is to determine which balls are outside the augmented box that he can put back on home bases. And there are 2. Blue is outside and red is outside. Reg, want to join me? You can get coffee, do whatever you need, but
That's fine.
nice turn.
Thank you. Howard, what would you have done differently?
Nothing except what you did at the very. I wouldn't have made that mistake. But we were discussing, what can you do down here? You could have just not done it, and
Yeah.
said a leave, right?
I'm not fussed that I'm being eliminated, because I think that I've got enough time now to always catch up to his eliminations. So I'm not terribly fussed. Obviously, he could do this straight, which I think would obviously help him, because you can get an early peel in. But you know what I've learnt is that that if one has done a reasonably big peeling turn,
The pressure is on your opponent.
the pressure's on the opponent, and just being eliminated is not that much of an issue, particularly given that I've got my 3 done peels.
Yes. Now, Stephen's current is 8. Okay?
Yeah,
So he could be rushing it and peeling it right now.
he could.
He could actually try to rush it through. I don't think he will. I think he's going to rush it close, peel it firmly. The trouble is, black could be a problem, or he could wait and do it after.
Mm-hmm.
If so, he's got to leave black here.
Mm-hmm.
I think smart. I would do that, because it would be a disaster if he didn't make hoop 1.
Mm-hmm.
I think we could retire for lunch pretty quickly.
So I was in a similar position where I'd rushed my partner to maybe 2 yards back, and while I was tempted by the straight peel, if that ball,
It's not worth it.
Jawses, and it is, it just isn't worth it.
Okay, now.
Because now he has to do one or the other, but I don't think he can do both here, because this is too risky.
Well, he's going to make this, and then I think he's going to try to peel red, going to black.
Yeah.
But will he be able to peel red? Well, if he hits it, it could be angled too much.
Well, if he hits it hard, he's yeah.
I mean, so that goes through how much he comes through the hoop. This is an important shot for Stephen. Morning.
I mean,
Okay.
okay.
Now we can try to put it very gently. Yes, very nice. And he's definitely going to try to peel this.
Yeah.
And it's more important to get the peel than it is to get a rush on black.
Yeah.
But he needs to be able to see black, otherwise he's going to be in trouble.
Well, I'm assuming that he's going to put black towards 3, so really he wants to rush to that camera.
Yes, exactly. But where he
So-
peeled yellow, where the yellow went is
So-
the big deal here. Yeah. Okay.
So-
So now, sorry, don't mind me.
No.
Stephen's current was 8. He did it. he's going to go move it from current to done and get another one. So Stephen was saying another reason not to move his quip to 1 is that you made this peel pretty easy for him.
Yeah. Fair enough.
And I said, but Reg is going to do it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Look, he had to do it. Okay. Now, this is interesting. So Stephen is for hoop 2. But notice where his partner pole is. Okay. So it's going to be a while before he can get that 2 done. And 2 is an external peel. 2's tough. 2's tough.
Mm-hmm. And it's also behind his break.
Yes. So I think he's going to look to demote you. I would definitely demote you at least 1 and maybe 2,
Well,
and be happy.
I think he's going to have to, because I have two breaks, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yep.
So without a demotion or an error, I have a.
You don't have to do anything but
I have a
run
finishing
4
turn
hoops.
in 2 turns time.
Right, but that's where combat comes into play. You look at it and say,
Sure.
you know, Stephen's thinking, you know, that exactly what Reg said. He's got to do something to make it tougher.
Yeah.
Now he's got blue at 2, which is helpful. I think he'd like to rush blue back down here, send it to 4, go to red, after making this hoop.
So,
You agree with that, or you do something different?
okay, so he has to start prioritizing something, and I suspect it would be demotions,
Right?
and demotions would be hoop 4.
9.
Yeah.
9, right? Because you've
9,
made
yeah.
hoop 4, your clip is on 5,
Yeah.
and the opposite of 4 is 9.
Yeah. So I would be going for a straight 9. Now,
No, what do you mean? There's no straight 9 because he's going to be 4. You mean he's going to be for hoop 4 when he's
sorry, 9. So after hoop 4,
So the question is, does he come get red?
can he do something? Well, it's very unlikely he's going to get a done.
Correct.
I don't think he can do his current, so he could try and eliminate me.
Yep.
2, 8, and 4. Again at 4.
He could try to do 2 eliminations, right? If he leaves black up at 10, right? Because that would be the second demotion. I think he may just run a 3-ball break here.
Mm-hmm. Well, he could. Right, he could actually do 2 demotions here. He could
Yes.
leave. Yep. Just as you say, leave black there.
Yep.
Come down to red. He might be able to do something with red.
Yeah.
I'm not sure quite what, but he could do the demotion through 9 after hoop 4.
Yes. And then,
And then
oh,
go-
that's on the wrong side, but he can still move it now. He definitely wants to do 1 demotion. If he can do 2, he'd be very happy.
Yeah, the thing is, because I did 5 peels.
Oh, that's right, he's making the 2, so-
He really needs to catch up. And just doing 2 peels isn't going to be enough because he's
Well,
already,
first of all, he's done
because-
1, right?
Correct. So, do you think 2 is going to be enough?
If it's a demotion, he'll be okay. If it's not a demotion, I
Okay.
don't think it's nearly enough. Okay. So now, does he see sending that back there coming to red?
Well, I think he was trying something different, but I don't know why he put it there. But I think he was trying to put it down here somewhere.
Right, but I think he wants to send it back to 10,
Yeah.
going to red. And that's nice because he can get red over there to help him with blue, and he can then maybe use red to help him back to black.
I don't think I'd be taking off yet.
No.
Howard.
I think he's giving up on the.
But I think it's a wasted opportunity because
Yeah.
He didn't need to get a dead accurate rush. He just needs to get a forward roquet. So you've got this whole quarter here, this
Yep.
little section here. So
And black is outside the box.
I think maybe he is looking to peel red to do his current.
Yeah.
So peel blue through 9 and then
Rush red over. That's
It's
a long rush.
Long old rush.
I don't think that's. I wouldn't have done it that way. But that's what makes this fun. I think he's going to settle for the demotion
Yeah.
and getting black back in the box.
Yeah.
And that will be an okay turn, not a great turn.
It's 2 peels hard. That's not enough. I think, given where the balls were, I think that he should have done a rush right at the start to get the peels going quickly straight away.
Mm-hmm.
But Stephen's an experienced guy. He's obviously thought about this. he would have had his reasons.
Okay, so he now wants to croquet that to
Appealing
peel
position.
position. That way he can come through, hit it, peel it, and then there's not much more he can do. He can
Well,
try.
and Red's in a terrible position.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
I have. Let's see. He's trying to peel it at 4. Why?
This is a D. This is a. Okay, so that is an elimination.
Yes, that's right. That's actually, we weren't thinking of that, but Reg has done a peel at 9, and therefore the elimination is 4. So that was actually clever, because he can make this and he can use blue again to do the demotion. That's actually pretty clever.
Well, the problem was his
Now,
rush shot.
So just to fill in, he eliminates, and now he has to get another current for Reg. So Reg had 3 duns, which means you don't have a current. Stephen just eliminated one of them, which means he now needs a current, which Stephen has just given him,
So 12.
which is 12. Okay. So this is nice. Stephen's going to make 4. Peel blue, which will be a demotion.
Well, hang on a second, Hard. You are jumping ahead here. He can't dribble at this. He has to hit this hard. Because if he hits it softly, his yellow ball's not going to go through.
At worst, he can go to red.
So this is at an angle.
Yeah.
So and it's going to be hoop and roquet. So
And he'll just peel blue? Yeah, he can.
sorry, Stephen, is yellow through? Okay. Well, I'm just asking the question, Stephen. I'm entitled to do that.
You are. And we had an issue yesterday where, because of a rabbit run, just a situation happened and the ball went back and was not
Yeah.
through.
Yeah. Stephen has a propensity to just do very strange things, pick up balls that he shouldn't be picking up. So I feel quite entitled to.
Ooh,
So why did he not do a?
I think he's going to use.
So why did he not do a demotion?
He is. He's going to bombard red into blue, or just send red into the lawn and
Okay.
rush peel blue and call it a day. So it's a decent turn then, right?
Okay. Yep.
3 peels. Neither of us saw the one which was there to do, which he did. Ooh, I'm confused. Oh, I see. He's just going to turn around and hit it again and then peel it. I don't know why he bothered with that, but okay. You touch? I don't think so. He didn't get that done. He did not roquet blue. Turn over.
Okay. I think that he had already played blue because he had a hoop and roquet on blue. Some interesting tactics there. Explain the hard.
Well, a lot depends on what the draw is on you.
Yeah, and
Demotion for sure. We loved your elimination, but we thought you would then immediately also do a demotion.
Um,
Well, Reg, go play.
So demote through 5. Yes, the difficulty is that
It would have been very valuable.
4,
Huh?
and he can then, he's got the, I mean, the moment that he gets 12 as next, that's quite dangerous for me.
Yeah, but demoting him back to 4 means
That
it's
gives
he.
him more time to get the peel.
Well, but he has to do a promotion to finish in 2 turns. Because he's on 5 now, which means 9 and then finish, versus 4, which means 8 and have to do a promotion.
It's a simple promotion. I mean,
Yeah.
they're not difficult.
Oh, but he's got to do it. Good turn, though. Fun. Okay, anything outside the box, Stephen?
Yes, I think.
Black is. So, Reg.
It's black that he want to move in. Well, no, you can bring. I mean, what I was trying to do was to make sure he didn't have this. When I saw what he drawn, which is 12, that immediately, if you like, set it alarm bells ringing.
So, Reg can place black. He can then pick up blue as his striker ball.
But at least
And what are your eliminations?
10 and 1.
Okay, so yellow is not ready to be eliminated. Reg wants to make 5, 6, 7, and 8. And he'd like to get the 12 peel done, which is also at 5, physically. So he'd like to establish his break, which means getting a pioneer to 6.
Yes, I'm hoping this has got to select some of the options.
So Reg has just moved blue a teeny bit,
Straight.
because it was touching. Now but he wants his free rush. I think he's going to send that up toward red.
Send it to red. Send it back to 5 as an escape. That's what I would do.
Mm-hmm.
Then red,
Something yellow to 6.
black, and then. Well, that makes it a bit difficult to do that. You have to change plans a bit and
Mm-hmm.
send yellow as close to 6 as you can. Get north of red. Send that out to the east of black. Send that to 5 as the escape.
Yep.
Black and see what you can do.
Yep. Because 12 is a peel south, and he needs an escape ball if he's going to continue his break. He had really hoped that yellow would be. This is fine. Because he'll rush red to the boundary, send it as escape, go to black, rush it over, make 5, peel it, and escape. If everything goes as planned. What perfect weather. My goodness. Even though I'm wearing a jacket because I'm from Florida. We freeze over here.
You weren't freezing yesterday.
No. No. But I'm the only one with the jacket on. And the only one with long pants. Is that right? I guess Pete's got long pants, so keeping me company. Okay, so Reg is imagining making 5 peeling 12 and then escaping with red.
He's got a peel at 11 he could do to de-peel.
Yes, yes. But right now, I think you really would like to get the current done. And if I were Reg, I'd be looking to get this current done and then do a promotion at the end of this turn, which is much more valuable than eliminating you. He'll have choices, but instead of having his clip end on 8, if he could have it end, his clip end on 9, sorry, having made 8, if it can be on 10, it just makes Stephen's life pretty hard. Okay, peel position for black. Hoop, okay, peel, go to red. Okay,
This is where I say the randomness of the game comes into play. For him, getting 12 as his next was a very convenient draw.
sure.
Looks like a lot easier. And in contrast, my drawing 2 as mine was unhelpful
Mm-hmm.
because his partner was already at the south end of the court and couldn't bring it back up immediately with any hope of an early second pick.
It's a little closer to you. So, Reg's current peel is 12. He's trying to convert that into a done peel. And he does. So he stops, walks to the board, and let's see if he remembers this time, Stephen, not to try to get another. He is going to put 12 from current to done, which means he has 3.
No, I haven't done. Yes, I need.
Reg, you move one of my E's. One of those has been used. The E's.
On the red, yellow, the circle. And during his term, Stephen did an elimination.
Yeah, can you just remove one of those E's? Thank you.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So what we've come to is that if you do an elimination, the first thing you should do is go remove the circle and then go to the opponent's side and
Yep,
do
absolutely.
eliminate the peel.
I forgot to do, and left it.
Bad
there.
boy. But you remembered now. Okay. So here we are. And let's see what Reg wants to do now. So he's spade hoop 5, 5, 6, 7, 8 are the hoops. My prediction is that he's going to want to do an elimination at 11 and also a promotion at hoop 9. Reg may see more than that. I don't. I mean, yes, there's one to eliminate, right? But that's a
Well, he's got no more conversions by definition.
right. But he is going to go 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is also 1, so we could do one more elimination.
Yeah, he's nowhere near. I mean, see, at 9, I mean, he could do a demotion on me, but he'd be far more interested in a promotion of himself.
Correct. Well, I think they're approximately equivalent, aren't they? The promotion for you or the demotion of Red?
I mean, in a sense, given that once you get to 9, you're within range of finishing.
Yeah.
You may ask why the promotion is actually useful.
Okay, so this should be put in peel position. Makes it, peels it does he come down to black at that point?
Depends what. The most extravagant thing to do would be, if you were lucky enough to get a rush on red over towards in front of one, you try and eliminate my other done peel.
Mm-hmm.
Then go back up to red, but even that may be slightly. I suspect he's just going to play a fairly quiet shot to
Okay. Ball in hand,
get onto
doing
red.
the peel.
So it's two.
This will be an
Two hoops
elimination.
down.
Through? Yes. So he should go and remove a circle elimination. He might not first,
Yes.
and then 11. But he's going to 11.
He remembered last time. So.
Yeah. Well, yes, but we would like him to do it in the other order. But there's only so much training we can do. Now, an elimination that just barely goes through is perfectly fine. I mean, it's awkward to play with, but there's no way to make that a real benefit for Stephen next time with a rush. If that were a demotion, then Stephen could rush it back through. So,
Well, then he'd have to be careful. It was promoting that he had something at the then next hoop in order.
sure.
That's the thing to bear in mind.
Okay. So he didn't bother going to black. He'll make 7, 5, 6, 7, 8. At the moment, he doesn't have a pioneer at 8.
Black's pretty close.
Yeah, but it's hard to make that also over at 9 for promotion.
Sure.
Demotion, I mean. The promotion in this case. So I think you made good,
I mean, I
your
just-
strategy
I just
of
wonder whether
demoting.
the promotion at 9 is something that needs to occupy him too much.
But I think demoting you is very valuable.
Well, that is yes. So I mean, that's really what he should be after.
Yep. Which is perfect because he sends it one of red or yellow to 9 now, uses black to make the hoop and goes over and does whatever he's going to do over there.
Yeah.
Another great turn. The reason to think the promotion instead of the demotion, in my mind, is you then would think less demotions, right? Because he's further along, you'd have to demote twice to make it difficult for him. Okay, so this goes to 9. And I guess he'd like to get the rush on yellow through the hoop, or not? Come on the other side and just knock it? It depends. As I said, Stephen.
Well, I'm impressed. That's where you don't want to, what Rob did on the other, just hit the hoop and then.
Yeah, I mean, your whole turn stops. I mean,
It
it's
depends.
crazy.
I mean, if it's literally still poking into the jaws, then that's fine. But,
Yep. So remember, he's made hoop 7, so technically he has one more hoop. 8. We think he's going to make it off of black. Yep, great shot. So he'll send yellow toward 9 and go to black. So he's got 2 balls over there to do the demotion. That was a gutsy shot, getting that ball in position for the rush. So as wonderful as all this has been, if he were to not make Hoop 8, it could still be a disaster. So running your break in this game, really important. But if he makes Hoop 8 with black, it should be easy to demote you one more time.
Yeah.
Good position.
I think an interesting variant would be that when you need a new current peel, you don't draw one, you draw 2, and your opponent chooses which one you have. Seriously. If you've got randomness, and it's just luck whether you get a good peel or a bad peel,
Good shot.
then
Now, it's not going to happen, but if Reg wanted to be super duper aggressive, he could rush black over to 9, peel it, go to red, come back to yellow, peel it. But I think he's going to be very happy doing one more demotion on yellow. And so he's thinking about his leave. His clip will be on 9. That's outside the box temporarily. So if he does the demotion of red and yellow from 5 back to 4, he doesn't want to leave either red or yellow right near 4. Puts black in toward the center a bit, comes to red.
He's put it very close, in fact, to one of the home bases, probably just a yard inside it.
Yep. And I think he wants to rush red fairly deep so he can send it into the lawn away from 4. Yep, good shot. Yellow's peelable from where he is, so he can really focus on red. Up. Rushes yellow to peel position, is going to want to peel it firmly. And he's thinking where he's going to want to put blue when it's all over.
He's made a promenade garden.
Here comes the peel. Peel done. Nicely away from the hoop.
Yeah. I mean, I think this is one of the principles. You either tie people up or you make sure they've got a long rush to get there.
So are you going to go for...
We'll see.
Yes, we'll see. So Reg is in a... His clip is on 9. And he has 3 peels done. All he needs to do is 4 hoops and a peg out. Of course, Stephen gets a turn to try to prevent that. I think the most productive thing Stephen could do this time is 2 demotions, which would still leave Red with a potential finishing turn, but it's the toughest one of the group, which is 2 promotions. Very nice. Okay.
So, Howard, any comments on that break?
Perfect break.
Okay, thank you.
Perfect. No, it was very well done.
I'd like to put blue in the jaws of the
Of course. Yeah, from 15 yards, why not? I mean, gee whiz.
Yeah.
All right, what best Stephen can do in my mind is 2 demotions.
Well, I think he has to stop me finishing.
That's right. Well, that's
So,
it's a minimum of 2 demotions.
Yeah.
How's that?
or he does 1 elimination and hopes that it's a really tough, yeah, like a sort of hoop 2 or something like that.
Yeah, but
with
what would we
Russian.
view with a
Although 2's gone already.
Yeah, he can do 2 demotions. He can do 2. He's still got left 2 eliminations.
I
That
still-
2 eliminations alone won't stop you. 2 demotions is going to make you work.
Yeah. I still think that he needs to be doing 4 peels, because if you are just doing demotions, I'm always catching that up in my next turn. So
But he has a finishing turn the next turn unless you do something to him as well.
yeah.
Because he would
Yeah.
need 2 conversions to finish if you don't do anything to him.
Yeah.
All right, so Stephen is playing yellow. Yellow and red are for 4. Blue and black's clip is on 9, which means they last made 8, which means the demotion is at 1. So I think that's where black is going.
Yeah. He's not doing that. He's going to do an elimination at 5.
Okay.
I think because blue was so poor,
Yes.
if blue had been right in front of 5, he would have been able to do an elimination before hoop 5,
Mm-hmm.
going to it by demoting me through hoop 1.
Yep. Yep.
So he hasn't played this
Nope.
the right way. Oh, it's a long rush.
He was trying to peel? Nope. I think he was trying to peel.
Oh, really? No,
No, it's 5. It's not 12. Yep.
it's 5, yeah.
So black's in good position for that. Now he's got to make the hoop.
He does have to make the hoop.
In this game, you got to run your break.
Well, that's why I put all the balls where I did. A nice long way away from hoop 4.
Absolutely. And that was not Stephen's typical rush. That should be makeable.
Oh, yeah, that's a good shot.
Kind of why I wanted the mesh in the previous turn. Oh, that's straight.
Okay, red's got to go to 6 after this to keep the break going. Does he go to blue and send it to 1? Go to black? Peel? Straight peel?
So he has to peel 2. He has to. His current is 2.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry much about my current right now. I'd be worrying about,
Yeah.
making it harder for you.
Yeah. So
Because he can finish with 2 conversions
yeah.
if you give him that opportunity. I think this goes to 6, and he goes to blue, sends blue to 1, and peel, either straight peels or peels after.
Did you do something?
What do you think of that?
I did the
Yeah.
back tail going to 3 back. Dancing. Tail 3.
Yep, that goes to 1.
He has got. He's got to do 2 peels.
1, Stephen.
Motion.
1, Stephen.
So he's got to forget the turn. But
Because
he
if
was
he's
able-
if
because
he's
of
just going to leave
my
me 2
breakdown,
peels,
he was immediately eliminated.
Well, I think he's looking at
like
at
2
6.
currents.
He's looking to do 3. Oh, does he have? No, he only has 2 more eliminations. So he can only. I think this is a mistake.
Because I think this game's all about you have to know what your priorities are. Like what must you do? Because anyone can peel anything.
Sure.
Okay, but it's what should you be peeling
When.
is the most important thing.
Yes, and can maintain your break.
Sure. Okay.
So he's going to do this straight, which is good.
Yeah.
But I guess maybe you send that to 1 after this. Go to blue,
Well, I have to do all 3 now.
and that's possible, right?
Yeah, it's 3
Possible,
peels.
yeah.
You've got 4 hoops to do. So unless he promotes you, which he's not going
Okay.
to do if he's going to try and.
So Stephen has done an
One
elimination.
demotion works.
5.
In the long
So hopefully he'll remember that when he does that elimination, you go from having 3 done peels to 2, and therefore you need a current,
No, because you can't even plan.
which he will draw out for you.
If they do just come up as like 11, 12, 5 and 6, it's like, oh, I can finish now. You know,
Yes, yeah, and I-
Reaches for the bag to get out the next one.
He's only done no deal.
Show and moved his elimination circle. So he has only 1 more elimination available.
Been anywhere
Having only 3 eliminations on both sides means that you will never need more than the 12 peels that are possible.
to stop him
Yeah.
so I think
Because there are 12 hoops. It works out that way.
as blue and black.
yeah, because I just don't.
Well, it,
What can extend these games are demotions.
he can only do one.
I don't.
Sorry, I can only do one.
That's why you might consider limiting it to 3, which we spoke about last night at dinner.
I
didn't we,
know,
Howard?
I know.
But initially, I thought
I'm not saying it's not reasonable.
No, no,
I said I do like the fact that to me it's like 2-on-1 end games, which can go long. Here, a bunch of eliminations on both sides can keep it going, but you will win unless you screw up.
it's saying that if you haven't done one by 2,
Okay. So that goes to 1 unless I'm crazy.
Through 5,
And he'll go to blue.
So I don't think he's doing any
2 demotions and a promotion.
demotions here.
No, I guess he's not. He could. I was thinking he'd send that to 1, but it doesn't look like he's going to.
That's what I do.
He's looking to do
I don't like
3. We can't.
any point. I mean,
He can. He can only do 1 more. But 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 is available then.
Yeah.
So maybe he's trying to get 2 eliminations and 1 demotion,
Yeah.
a posthumous demotion.
So Black is.
No, which is not unreasonable.
Yeah.
It's more fun.
And he's going to want blue at 8 anyway. So what does he need to get the?
So he's.
It's
so his
2.
current is 2, and he's trying to.
Right. So he's an escape ball.
Yeah.
He needs an escape ball too.
What did I do that didn't in the end?
So, but he will need a ball at 8, and he'd love it to be opponent.
Yeah.
It's doable. It's a lot.
Doable.
So he currently certainly makes 6 off of red. Okay. And he'd like to get blue to 8 and red over to be escape ball at 7.
No, I know. And if it came to it, so be it. One, but we just have one single versus 2. If the person wins, if the single loses, it's 2. So be it. I'm not going to force someone to do something. If he really is
Yeah, no,
on his last legs,
yeah.
you can't.
No, I see your point, but also a bit like. I mean, actually, like, I've said,
But there is.
So he makes us, and I believe he sends red to 7, getting the rush on blue down to
Down to 8.
down to 8.
Or if it's. Right, if you are concerned about good break hygiene. and
Then you'd
actually-
rush red down,
You actually rush.
blue north.
Yeah. Because because black's not good.
Yep, and you can adjust blue later, but you'd really like to help black.
That's right. Yeah, you don't want to be doing long takeoff.
I know that, I just don't do it.
Oh, hard. You're being lazy.
No, I do it. I try to do it.
Oh, I see.
Mine is a talent issue, not a.
Okay, not an intention issue.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so he's.
Okay.
But Steven's doing it. He's going to rush blue north of black,
Oh,
send it down to 8.
That's not a great position because he could easily run into that, and
And he's not going to have a ball at 8.
he's not going to have all of that. So I don't think he is doing a demotion, but he is going to do one. He's going to do one peel. He's going to do one.
Well, remember, he still has
he's
to
gonna do
make
one
8.
elimination.
Still has to make 8. He'll get down here, and he can do it posthumously.
Okay, yeah.
He can do it posthumously. It's not as pretty as it could be.
Why is he going to make 8? Because he started at 4, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, he started at 4?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm wrong then. He's not going to make 8.
Because I think he can easily run into red here.
Oh yeah, my it's because
He
seven
didn't.
would be-
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I was wrong.
He's getting himself into a bit of a pickle here. A bit of a pickle. He needs to get the ball in a peeling position. He's got to hit this on the edge.
The thing is, if he doesn't do
So,
more than
yeah,
no, I've got
yeah.
4. If he does, yeah.
So he's got to get blue out of the way probably, go to red, and then go to black?
I don't know. Well, he certainly can't peel it.
No.
But also, you get lift position to go, and this is what he's ended up with a
So is he
8-yard
bombarding red?
one back and no peel.
No. Okay, just touching red, going to black.
So is he,
How aggressive do you go? I mean, I've broken
he
I didn't
he
use
can
it.
he can also
That's why I ended up along with
eliminate black as well,
Decided
of
to go
course.
for the speculative 11.
Yeah.
Roll into a ball that was halfway down the lawn.
Well, the only reason I've not been aggressive with mine.
But he didn't take any time. You see, that is Stephen's big fault.
Peeled the complete.
He took no time over that peel at all. Now he cannot peel black as well.
What's the point?
The game I won was
Well, I mean, he took no time over that peel, did he?
No.
He rushed it.
Yep.
I mean, he must line it up.
And that was his current. Okay, he should have
So he's
taken
not
that.
going to get that.
Well, he's definitely going to.
So
He can.
he-
He can do it if he croquets black into red through, and then he takes his final shot
He's done
on black.
two eliminations here. What? With Regiment, I think.
So red is through. He goes to the board, gives him, moves the 2 to be done, gets a new current,
He's going to demote. If he only demotes one,
and the elimination is a 2 as well. So he can get the elimination done here. Maybe. I doubt it, but we'll see.
I'm now in a position where I really need to stop Rob from finishing, but I have none of my pills done.
Yeah.
So how do I ever finish?
three.
And I've only got one elimination left, so I think I'm a bit.
It's pure that, like, given that he's failed
Yeah, yeah.
from a foot in the front.
So he is.
Yeah, and he's fixing the board now because he did eliminate you.
Otherwise, I might finish this.
Right.
I think he's only got one more shot.
Yes.
So,
Yeah. If he gets this elimination on black,
well, how?
rush peel.
No, because I don't think it's lined up.
I hear you.
I think it's up against the wire. So all I've got to do is a 4-hoop break.
That's the one I've really.
And 1 peel.
No.
Yes,
Oh, okay. Why?
because he did 1 elimination of you.
Which one? Oh yes, yeah. Okay. Right.
Okay, he just finally
Yeah,
took
yeah.
it off the board.
Yeah, yeah. That's a 10.
Yeah. But even if he gets this, okay,
He's also offside.
even if he were to get this,
He-
it's
he-
2 you need to do, and
He put blue offside.
Yeah.
I mean, from 2 yards.
There's lots of things to be thinking.
okay. Finishing turn, please.
He's managed to left 4 inches.
He's gonna get it this time. Rob is doing something clever. I think he is.
So a ball is offsides, i.e., not in the augmented box, if it's touching the line.
I can't believe he was trying to rush that close to the
So this should be a very easy finishing turn for Reg. His clip's on 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, and he needs to peel at 10.
But we did a 2 pace.
So 1 peel.
contrast, GC is going to be clear of the line
Because I went
before it's offside. It's actually quite a good use of the term.
Hmm.
Oh, Pete overrun. And it jumped over there.
But we've used AC
Sorry?
rules. We've used AC rules.
Yeah, sure. Is there anything, and certainly if you're touching the boundary line,
Right.
that counts as being offside.
Right. That's what we just
Yeah,
did
yeah,
here.
That's fair enough.
too aggressive.
Yes.
I basically decided when I nicked
Yeah, you could play it.
You can always pick up black. Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yes.
You can take a rush even if you're in contact.
Which is what you did over here to start, because it was in contact, right?
Out the castle. Yeah. I would imagine not playing then 0.
Again, you see he's had a very friendly draw with 10.
Oh, no kidding.
So,
I mean, I think he's going to rush yellow over, and it should be, sad review, a very quick finish.
I must say, when Super,
I think what is becoming apparent is that demotions are often more important than.
Oh, we wanted you to demote at 1 here. We thought you were going to do that.
To demote at 1?
Yeah, remember his clip's on 9, which means he just made 8. So if you put him through 1, that would demote his clip from 9 to 8.
So I'm certainly not thinking in terms of demotions.
Yeah, you really need to. That would have helped you a lot there, because you could have demoted him at 8 and then maybe even one more time along your break. And you'd be in the game.
Well, yeah.
So this he's going to rush south of red, send it back up.
it just needs to get worse at croquet, and then you won't be the worst person. That's another way of avoiding it.
Or start to send it up. He doesn't need to get all the way there yet.
I mean, what was the idea to demote before I made 4, before 5? Where would the demotion at 1 have occurred?
You were focused on 5,
Yeah, sure.
and I would have been focused on 1.
I see.
That's why I didn't do it. I was like, oh, wait. Because also,
And 5 was going to be there to do anyway. 5 was center, easy, internal. But getting the 1 demotion would have been very helpful, giving you the chance to do another
Remember my start, I had to do quite a reasonable length rush, which I actually almost mishit.
Yeah.
I think when you've got competing possible objectives, you've got to make sure you do achieve one of them, or it's a bit silly.
Yeah.
So when exactly would you think that the demotion of 1 should have happened?
I'd have to go back and look with you at the videotape. But the big thing is, if you got 2 demotions, his finishing turn has to involve 2 promotions,
Yeah, sure,
which we know is doable but difficult. Versus if you just do 2 eliminations, he's in pretty good shape.
Yeah, because you do 2 appeals.
2 EDS, one's not known, but
I mean, certainly promotions are more difficult than conversions.
yes.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, the first thing Robert said to me is, I'm going to be doing a lot of demotions. I said, yes, indeed, I think you are. Now, Reg has tried to have me limit the number of demotions. I'm not sure I want to do that. Yeah, we can talk about it, of course. There's a natural limitation on eliminations,
But not on demotions.
but not on demotions, because you only want to use each peel once. Why redraw? Why put balls back in the bag or blocks back in the
That's
bag?
why Reg was wondering whether limiting demotions, then you need an extra indicator showing how many demotions have been.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, why?
Well, the other thing you could do is to limit eliminations and demotions to
To 3 total. Yeah, it totally changes the game. I like combat. So doing demotions on them is really the combat of the game. And knowing what to do demotions early, eliminations late.
Yes.
Yep.
You don't have to do it in front of you yourself. Yes, I suppose yes, I was also focused on trying to get a second.
I'm sorry?
I was trying to get. I mean, what I could have done is to concentrate on do 1 elimination of 5 because it was there on a plate. Then get a rush north of one of the 2 balls, and obviously it's
Yes.
expected to rush
Yes.
down to 1. And
Yep.
then
Yep.
Try to go back. Yeah, true.
That's what we thought you were going to do.
My mind is not yet really tuned to thinking about demotions in the same way as it is eliminations.
Mm-hmm. something a little troubling here, I guess. I can't see it.
Problem? He's wondering where to...
So he's thinking of how to get to blue to get the peel done at 10, and then still get to red, and ideally use yellow to get to red. Let's see. So I think he's trying to move yellow back a bit, make it hit yellow. Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's come exactly where he wanted.
Yeah. Now he goes to yellow.
Well, that's...
But then he has to peel going to red. Or he just puts blue in position and comes back and does it later. There's no rush.
No, sure.
That's what I would do. I'd hit blue, move it over, get...
They say there's no rush. He's used 2 of his hoops already.
Yeah, right, but if he can go make 11,
That's
get the
what
peel
I was
done,
saying
he's
too.
fine.
I don't know why he's put... if you could, he should have organised himself to do the peel on blue now, getting on, and then you've got a simple finish. You just simply...
Right, but
Yeah.
blue's not in position to be peeled, so I would...
Surprised by this.
Yeah, but he can peel after 11 on the way to 12, so what?
He can, no, sure. But, well, then he has the escape ball up at 10 for him, not a huge risk. But, I mean, there's such an easy
Oh,
way
yeah.
of doing it. It's just, I'm very surprised he's organised it.
He didn't do it well for Reg, let's put it that way.
And the other things he could have done, which I thought were worth noticing given where the position he was in, was to try the peel immediately going beyond yellow and, if necessary, bombarding.
Yeah, that's a lot of work for a
It's
simple
not-
finish.
It's a very simple shot. I mean, you probably don't actually leave yellow where black is. Or blue is, sorry. And yeah, I think he's overcomplicated this. I mean, you're quite right. What he could do is to back yellow.
I think he's...
12 and
Exactly. Yellow to 12, go to blue, or if you didn't get to blue, who cares? In a sense, right? But clearly he's gonna want to adjust blue if he can. Is he making that the escape to 12? I'm not sure I would have done that. Okay, I guess that's escape to 12.
well, maybe that's not. He's already had. Yeah, he's now got
He-
to
he-
get to red. I think it's
He can peel. He can try peeling now going to
He
red.
will do. I mean, that's what it was all about.
Sure.
And just needs to get close enough to red to hit it, so it's not sort of big tricky.
Right, but that doesn't leave him a pioneer
Well,
at
he's ended-
12.
He's rushing to Rover
Yeah,
from up there.
I wouldn't
don't
have
think he
done
did,
it that.
don't you?
I wouldn't have done it that way. But
There are much easier ways.
why make this hard?
I think what he may be is also leaving himself. If it were to jaws for some reason, then he'd come back, rush.
Oh, Jawsing makes life really easy here.
Just hopes yellow isn't free to stop him.
But yellow's his ball for 12. It's funny, you are not fully adjusted to eliminations yet, and Mark Avery doesn't do eliminations. Like, really? Do eliminations? He just did demotions. yesterday, and you won a lot. So it is a new game for all you, which is good. Did he draws it?
Yes.
Oh, now it's perfect. Because the rush to 12 is a lot easier. So red can be helpful in the peg out, not that he's going to need it. Well, he is, because blue's going to be deep. It's got to get to the
Stopping blue.
got to get to the peg.
Dead, yeah.
Yeah, so but red could help
How does red help?
because after 12 you go to red and then to blue, as opposed to
Yeah.
no, you could just send red anywhere, but it'd be much better to have red, you know, especially if he wants to peel firmly. This rush peel.
That's what I assume you do.
Hmm?
But you rush peel, obviously. And
It depend. I'm not sure how well it's in the jaw, so how hard he needs to hit
and
this.
also then depends, you know, how. I mean, when you've got the situation, you've always got the trade-off between getting blue close to the peg, which is not difficult, but you've got then how good is your rush to rover?
Yep. Yep. I think with red
Your
there.
B class to take off to yellow, leaving blue there. You wouldn't do that. So he's now back to 3 done peels, and he just needs to rush to rover to finish off.
Still not trivial.
That is actually a 5-turn game. You see, he would have had 3 turns, I've had 2.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I was quite struck by the ratio disclosed yesterday that 10 out of 12 games have been won by blue-black,
Mm-hmm.
which is a pretty clear indication that further tweaking is needed.
Maybe. We'll see.
And I just think that is, I mean, if it had been 7-5, taking no notice, 8-4, maybe the ones 9-3, 10.
Well, there were at least 2 red-yellow situations where they should have won easily and didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the rush that matters.
Something that he is normally extremely good.
That will be adequate, not is normal.
What red thinks you can just pump it south and thrash through.
Yep.
Now that
And
would
then
be
he's got to hit it again, though.
if you wanted to bring in that you're not allowed to rotate ball off the wall.
What?
Being a bit of an American.
I was about to say, I may be American. Huh?
There we are.
Yep, as you said, just bang it to the boundary. And hit.
It would, if you even had that, you would just stroke it through so that you didn't have that problem.
Very nice. Yellow to red, red to blue, and blue to be pegged out. And as Red says, break hygiene says use all the balls. Americans often don't.
I wonder why occasionally they get into trouble.
Well, they knew they could do it, so why bother, right?
Even I, if I had
mean, he could take off to boot right now, which is silly. And he's going to, I guess he is, which is silly.
No, I think if you're close enough, that
Okay. That's not very good, but he'll still peg out.
one would be surprised if it didn't. It's a bit.
But why not go to red? Yeah.
There you are. You've been vindicated. Gone from red, and had a rush on blue to.
Yeah, well, this way. Now, if he were to miss this, okay, then what happens, huh? Well, you would, the pegged out, suppose he gets this ball but then doesn't get black pegged out? Then-
Now what happens? Are you allowed to have only one?
Nope. Nope. What happens is that the pegged out ball is put back on any of the home bases by opponent.
Is it? Oh, right, good. Yeah.
Congratulations, Reg. Reg advances to the semis. Thank you, Stephen, for the commentary and help.